Welcome to Strategy Battle Gamers to another GBHL YouTube channel video. You're here with your host GBHL James.
And GBHL Jamie, and we're delving back into X-Wing for just this back rep.
Ooh, so something a little bit different for you guys. Hope you're going to enjoy it. Last time we played, I won.
You won, didn't you? You got help from the local gamers.
Yes,
you recruited them. What's the best way to beat the TIE Swarm?
How can I beat Jamie? That was the question. That was the question. How can I beat Jamie? Because you had been trouncing me.
We're leaning.
We are leaning. This is one of the one of the disadvantages of this lovely shiny new camera is it's much harder to do selfies. So this for the first time ever.
For the first time in forever.
The first time in forever. What's happening?
We're going back into X-Wing and we're going to flip the roles. So I'm going to be playing as the Rebels and he's the Imperials.
Now, one thing we'd like to point out about X-Wing isn't...
We've not played in a long time.
We've not played for a long time, so there might be some rules errors. So it takes ages to get all your stuff out if you're not organised.
We've taken like half an hour trying to find tokens and get the right cards and... yeah.
So our plan to film a bunch of these has probably gone down the drain, but we've got one for you. So we hope you guys enjoy it. If you've got pals who play X-Wing, make sure you share it to them. What we're going to do is we're going to show you the forces we're bringing now. So
I'm going to bring in a good force. And let's have a look at it. What?
Oh, okay. I'm the rebel.
No, I'm the rebel. So to start off with, we've got Luke Skywalker. He's got proton torpedoes and marksmanship, which I don't know what it does. I just picked it up. When attacking this round, you may change one of your focus results to a hit with a circle and all other focus to a hit result.
Sounds good.
So good. He's in his X-Wing. We've got Horton Slam in the Y-Wing.
Got some proton torpedoes there as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've said that. We've got Adrenaline Rush because I had a point left over, so I thought I'd give it to him. So when I reveal a red manoeuvre, I can discard that card and it can become a white manoeuvre. And an Ion Cannon Turret, which is range 1 to 2, 3 dice. If you are hit by it and suffer a damage, a single one, you'll be ioned.
This is the first time that we've seen a Y-Wing.
Yeah.
I think it is anyway.
I think so, yeah.
I think it's the first time.
No, I played against Charles with one. He brought XXY as well.
That very popular bat rep doesn't count.
Yeah.
It's a very popular bat report. Probably because I'm not in it.
Yeah. And then finally we've got Wedge Antilles. He's sort of like an auto include really, isn't he? He's that good. With an R2 astromech, so all 1 and 2 manoeuvres are green and proton torpedoes.
So that is our Rebel Alliance force for Jamie Gibney. So what am I bringing? What am I bringing?
Yeah.
What am I bringing? Okay, I had to do it. I've got this TIE Advance here. We've got to have Darth Vader in there. Darth Vader in that. I've read a lot of things on forums when we were first getting into this.
Darth Vader is useless.
Yeah, not the best use of points, but it's cool, so let's put him in there. And we've given him Squad Leader, so that's something to do with giving actions to other people, because he gets a free action.
He gets 2 actions a turn, doesn't he? So he uses that to make someone else do 2 actions, basically.
So yeah, that might be pretty good. I've given him an engine upgrade as well, so he can boost around if he needs to. And also, he's got some cluster missiles, because we're just looking to spend the points. And next up, again, I don't think we've seen one of these. I don't think a TIE Bomber.
No, we've not had one of them.
So again, something a bit different. They've got the TIE Bomber, just the lowest level TIE Bomber there, level 2 pilot skill, and we've given him proton bombs and also advanced proton torpedoes. No idea how that's going to work. And then we've also got Howl Runner. So Howl Runner, he's got swarm tactics, which is the thing which helps the pilot skill of the guys around him, or one of the ships around him at range 1, which is probably going to help because we've also got 2 TIE fighters there. No idea how this is going to work, do we? No. So we're going to get ourselves set up now and we'll show you at the end of that. And this is our board after deployment. So if we remember rightly, from lowest pilot skill, you deploy on up to range 2. So that started with the Academy pilots who are over there with Howl Runner, who went on next. And then of course we had the Y-Wing and Luke. You got Luke Skywalker with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Deployed over there. Y-Wing at an angle, wow. Jamie knows something I don't know. And over here we have the Scimitar bomber pilot, squadron pilot, with Darth Vader in the middle, lending his 1 to 2, range 1 to 2 buffing ability. So with that, we're not going to roll for priority. We're going to go. It's the first turn.
Are you 100?
Sorry?
You're on 100?
100 points?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Then you go first.
I go first then. Yeah. So we've taken our movement dials, and that means if we start off with the pilots with the lowest pilot skill, we're going to start off with that one over there, and he moves up 5. So he's going to move up 5, and when he gets there, he's going to choose to evade. So he's going to take on an evade token. And the next TIE fighter, he's going to be moving up and turn over the dial, and he is also going to be moving up 5. And when he gets there, he is also going to choose to evade. So place an evade token on him. So next up we've got the Scimitar Squadron pilot, the bomber, and he's going forward 4. So he's going to go forward 4.
Barrel roll into the asteroid, yeah?
And he is not going to barrel roll in the asteroid. He might as well focus. He's going to focus. So next up we've got Hal Runner. We turn over his dial, and he is also moving forward 5. And when he gets there, he will be focusing. So he is focused, and we put a focused token on him. So onto the Rebel turn now. Well, Rebel ships anyway.
Yeah. The Y-wing is going to go forwards 1.
Oh,
just
casual cheat. Oh,
such a cheat.
It's on camera.
And then for his ability, he's going to try and put a target lock down onto.
No, you can't prevent it.
Hal Runner.
That's right. So he's putting a target lock on Hal Runner. Target lock on Hal Runner. Ooh, interesting.
Luke, okay. Also going 1 forwards. He'll be popping down a target lock onto Hal Runner as well.
So they're going for Hal Runner. So target locking Hal Runner. Wow. So next up we're going on to Darth Vader, and Darth Vader is going to move forward 5. Now Darth Vader gets to perform 2 actions, and for his first action he would like to target lock the Y-wing if he's in range to. Yeah. So he's target locking him, and with his second action he would like to use Squad Leader.
You could have sorted out your target locks, pal.
Sorry. I don't think we would have been able to do that. He's going to use his Squad Leader to give a free action to he's going to give that free action to the Academy pilot.
Within range 1, 2, is it?
Yeah. Do you know what?
You said the Academy pilot.
I would like to give it, if it's in range, to Hal Runner.
You just saw it's in range! You said
yeah, well, you know, he was too keen with his marker. So I would like to give him an evade token to Hal Runner, if it's in range.
You know it's in range!
Is it in range?
You know it's in range!
Oh, that's good. Well, I'd like to see. I've not seen.
You're such a scumbag cheater.
So some blatant cheating there from myself. And that was his second action. So with that, we then go into
Wedge Antilles.
Wedge Antilles move.
Forward 1. Standard start for the Rebels.
Yeah, it's usually a good idea. So Wedge moves forward 1.
And once again, we'll stick a target lock this time on I've lost him, this Academy pilot.
Wow, okay, so a target lock on that Academy pilot there. So with that, we'll be moving on to the combat phase next, the combat phase. So as the Empire had the initiative, Darth Vader with his pilot skill of 9 gets to shoot first, and he's going to be shooting at Horton Slam.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got that right. So he's not going to try and use his cluster missiles. He's just going to shoot normal. Okay, so it is at range
3.
So he's at range 3. So you get an extra
green
dice. And I've just got my two dice here. And I get a hit and a focus. And you evade the hit, and I don't have focus on there.
You can reroll for your target lock if you wish.
I would not like to reroll for my target lock.
Yeah. Cool.
In fact, I would like, just because of Jamie's reaction, to reroll for the target lock.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to reroll 1.
Yep. So he takes a hit, he loses a shield.
So Horton Slam loses a shield, but he seems a bit of a tank.
Yeah.
He's got a few of them, hasn't he?
Yes.
So next up we've got Wedge Antilles, and what's he going to be doing?
He's going to spend his proton torpedoes and volley them into the guy who had the target lock on, which was this Academy pilot here.
What's the range of the proton torpedoes?
2 to 3.
2 to 3, yeah, he's in there.
Line range. Yeah.
2 to 3, so he's got in on him. So, he spent his target lock in order to fire those torpedoes, which means he gets
4 dice. And if there's any eyes, I can change that to a hit, a critical hit.
Okie dokie, so let's roll those attack dice first. Wow, I don't know if you can see that, but that is 3 hits and 1 critical.
You go down to 2.
Now it goes down to, obviously he's going to use one of his
evade tokens.
He's going to use his evade token to get rid of 1.
Yep. You do crits last or crits first, was it?
I can't remember if you do crits first or last, but we will read that up now.
Yep.
So we can't find it right now, and we are in a little bit of rush, so for the whole game we're going to play it that you can get rid of the crits first. So that crit goes away because of his evade token, so he spends his evade for that. And now because of Wedge Antilles' special ability, which minus is one of the defense dice, and because also you're firing with the proton torpedoes, so because it's a secondary weapon, I don't get any bonus for being at a longer range, 2 defense dice, so I need to save one of these to survive. 1 to survive. Oh, and he saves 2 of them. So he does lose 1 though. He does
take a.
He does take a damage card, and we'll just take that damage card now. So wow, we're going to move on. So at the start of the combat phase, as it is, Howl Runner obviously has his special ability, which is Swarm Tactics. So it means that the Academy Pilot and Howl Runner are going to be able to shoot next, and they are going to be shooting at Luke Skywalker. They're going to be shooting at Luke Skywalker. So I'll start off with the Academy Pilot, who will shoot at him. So I get 2 attack dice for that, I believe.
Who are you shooting at, sorry?
I'm shooting at Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker, okay.
So I'm guessing it's a range straight.
Check. Yep, I believe so.
Yep, so he's going to be shooting at him. It's only 2 attack dice because of the range. So let's see what happens here. He shoots, and he just gets a focus, and he doesn't have a focus.
You can reroll 1 attack die because of Howl Runner.
He can reroll 1 attack die because of Howl Runner, which is good. No, and he doesn't get anything.
Luke dodges.
And Luke would have dodged anyway. Wow. So next up we're going to do Howl Runner, who's going to do exactly the same. So he's going to be shooting at Luke.
You assigned him a focus, remember, this guy.
Oh yes, he's got a focus as well as an evade. Okay. So here we go. He's going to shoot his 2 because he's at range 3, I'm guessing, and he gets 1 hit.
Yep, mate. I evade that one.
And Luke evades it. So no damage there by the Empire so far. Okay, so next up we are going to move on to
Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker.
Actually no, we'll use Hort and Slam first against Howl Runner.
So Hort and Slam on Howl Runner.
Yep, he gets 2 attack dice.
Hitting a focus.
I'll spend my target lock to reroll the hits. So 2 hits.
So 2 hits. Now Howl Runner is at range 3.
Yep, so he'll have 4 evade dice.
He's got 4 evade dice to get rid of these 2. He does have an evade as well.
Yep.
So he'll discount one of those.
Okay.
He has a focus as well. Okay. He didn't need it. You know.
Cool.
Do you have to do that first or second? Spend an evade token. Can you do that after?
After what?
After you rolled, or do you have to do it?
I assume. I don't know.
Just check it out. Next up, Luke's going to fire at the Howl Runner himself.
He's going to use his proton torpedoes.
So proton torpedoes are being fired.
Spent.
So he gets 4. So he gets 2 crits and a hit. 2 crits and a hit. And he gets to reroll one of those with oh no, he spent it for himself. Okay, so Howl Runner's got 3 dice here.
Yep.
He doesn't get his extra one because of the
secondary weapon.
And he's going to spend his focus to make that an evade.
Yep.
So he takes a crit and a hit. This is where that extra evade dice would have been nice.
Hit first.
So it takes the hit first.
And the crit. Console fire.
No.
At the start of each combat phase, roll 1 attack dice. On a hit, suffer 1 damage. And if you spend it as your action, you can flip that card to be face down.
Nice. Wow. So we pretty much know that this guy's going to be out of range. So we're going to go into the planning phase.
Planning phase.
The planning phase of the next turn. So we finished our planning, and that means that it's time for the lowest skill pilots to move. So we're going to start off with the Academy pilot over here. That Academy pilot is going to be
2 forwards.
2 forwards. 2 forwards. And when he gets there, he will be taking a focus token.
Focus token.
He's going to take a focus token. Next Academy pilot, he is also moving forward too. And this one is going to take an evade token. He's going to take an evade token. So we've got the Scimitar Squadron pilot here. So he is going to be doing 3 banking to the left. 3 banking to the left. Good stuff. And as his action, he is going to target lock the Y-wing.
Y-wing.
He's going to target lock the Y-wing.
Range.
So that is the Y-wing target locked. Next up it's Howl Runner, and Howl Runner is also going to be moving up 2.
The one in the middle.
And for one of his actions,
for his action,
he's going to put out his console fire.
Yep.
So for his action, he's going to put out his console fire. So next up it is Luke Skywalker.
He's going to try going 4 forwards, which I think is going to pop him right on top of them.
Wow. Oh.
Cheating. Yep, so I'm going to crash into Howler there.
He's crashing, they're all in line, aren't they? They've been equal. Crash into both.
Oh, by the ships there. Okay.
So he crashes in to the 2 ships there. Ouch. Next up it's Horton Slam. Where's he going?
He reveals a red manoeuvre and will discard Adrenaline Rush to turn it into a white manoeuvre.
Wow.
But I don't think he's actually going to be able to complete it unless... Nope. So he will crash into...
That's interesting. He crashed into Howl Runner as well.
Yeah.
Wow. And Darth Vader's going to move, and he is going to move up. He's banking 1 to the left, and he is going to use one of his actions to target lock Horton Slam.
Okay. Yeah, your action?
And his other action is going to be to give the TIE Bomber pilot a target lock.
Your target locks are awful.
A target lock on Horton Slam as well. So there we go. Wow. So I just realised he's already target locked. So he's in fact going to focus. He is going to focus on Horton Slam. And next up we've got Wedge Antilles, and he moves up forwards 4.
Which will crash into Horton Slam.
Wow. So lots of crashing going on here.
I'm fine above him, but you know.
So with that, we're going to be going into the shooting phase, the combat phase. So with that, Howl Runner is going to be giving his Swarm Tactics pilot skill to the Academy pilot there, but we start off with the highest pilot skill, which for this turn is going to be Darth Vader. Now Darth Vader's got a target lock on...
Which? Oh, Horton, sorry.
He's got one on Horton. Now I believe he's also got... Oh no, that's wrong card. He's also got cluster missiles. Cluster missiles are range 1 to 2, so he is going to discard his target lock, and he's going to use his cluster missiles against Horton Slam. Now that means you can spend your target lock, discard this card, and perform the attack twice. So he gets 3 dice. Okay, he gets his 3 dice and gets to perform it twice. So what does he get?
1 crit.
It's a good job that he does so.
I'll take a crit.
So the crit goes through.
Hit, you take a shield off.
So a shield goes off, and then he gets to do it again. So hopefully a bit better than 1. Oh, so another hit.
Discard.
And it's evaded. It's evaded. So with that, we're going to move on from Darth Vader to Wedge.
Yeah.
So we've got Wedge Antilles. He's going to be shooting against the Academy pilot in front of him. It's the only thing he can shoot at. So because he's in range 1,
it's an extra dice.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Or is it? Yeah, you get an extra.
I get an extra dice.
Okay, so you got 4.
And 1 crit.
So 1 crit there. Now, the Academy Pilot would normally have 3.
Is that the 2?
Mind you, you got 1 hit, haven't you?
Yeah, so you can just evade if you would like to.
Yeah, he will just evade that.
Yeah.
So he's going to spend his evade dice, and he will. Mind you, do you have to do it before or after?
See what you get.
So, yeah. So he's only got 1 because of your special ability.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 goes up.
If you don't get it, we'll save it on the evade. Yes,
Yeah.
expensive evade.
That saves us a problem, doesn't it?
I'll check it up now.
We're going to have a little look now. So a couple of things that we've just checked there. So yeah, you do roll your defense dice and then use your evade tokens, but also something that we realised, which will play correctly for the rest of the game, is that you get rid of normal hits first and then crits. Yeah. We've obviously been playing it wrong, so apologies to you guys who are commenting frantically below. So next up we've got Howl Runner, and Howl Runner is going to be shooting at range 1, I'm guessing, against Wedge. Okay, so do I get an extra attack dice for that?
You do, yes, yeah.
So an extra attack dice here for Howl Runner on Wedge, and he gets 2 focuses and a hit. He doesn't have a focus token on, so do you evade it?
No.
Oh, 2 focus, so 1 hit goes through on Wedge, so shield goes off him. And while we're here, we might as well do the Academy Pilot, who's also now 8 because of Swarm Tactics. So he's going to use his 3 on Wedge, and he's going to use the re-roll of Howl Runner.
Yes, yeah.
Re-roll of Howl Runner, hopefully to get something,
No.
but he doesn't get it.
We've ended anyway.
And Wedge dodges it anyway, because that's how Wedge rolls. So unfortunately, Horton Slam can't shoot the guy in front, and Luke Skywalker can't shoot at all, but Horton Slam can shoot.
Can you use his turret to shoot this guy?
Oh, interesting. So first time that we've seen a turret weapon, I think.
No,
Unless Charles did it. I've seen a turret weapon.
The
I've never seen it.
has one.
Oh yeah, I suppose it does. Yeah. Okay.
So it's 3 attacks, it's a secondary dice, so you're just going to get your 3 to resist, or 3 to, evade.
So you've got 1 hit there.
1 hit.
So I only get 2 dice for this because it's a secondary.
They get 3 as base.
They get 3 as base, right, okay. Okay, so he's got his 3 here.
Ooh.
Oh, and he evades it. Wow. Wow, so cagey stuff, and that Academy Pilot survives, which means that all that is left is the Scimitar bomber over there. Now he's just going to shoot normal, because I think his advanced proton torpedoes are range 1, he's certainly not range 1. Okay, so shooting at Horton Slam.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to take a shot. He's only got 2 attacks.
Just regular?
This is just regular, unless, I don't think he's got any kind of...
Range 3, so you get an extra.
So you get an extra defense dice, so a good bit of rolling here would be good. So 1 crit.
No, but I lose my last shield.
So the last shield of Horton Slam goes down. Last shield of Horton Slam goes down, and that's how it's looking. So that's the end of the combat phase. We're going to go into the next planning phase. So we've both been busy bees planning, and that means that we're now onto that activation phase. So of course it starts off with the pilots with the lowest pilot skill. We're going to start off with this Academy Pilot here. Koyagran. Keaton. Which was to be expected. So pin him down there. He then moves. He turns around.
Have you got any stress tokens out?
And as a result, he is now stressed. So next up, we've got next to the Academy Pilot. I wonder what he might be doing.
Oh, I guessed right.
It's the Koyagran again.
If you want to move my
Yep.
my thing.
So we've pinned him in. This is the fun part of the X-Wing.
It wouldn't be central, would it be?
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh yes, square one. Good stuff. And he is also now stressed. Next up, we've got TIE Bomber. I'm wondering if this is a mistake. He's these are the scary ones to perform. So where does he end up? No! And he crashes in. Oh, he touches poor Darth Vader, which means that he cannot perform any action. So next up we've got Howl Runner. So Howl Runner's moving up.
Is he doing this? What I think he's doing?
He's doing exactly what you think he's going to be doing.
Okay, so we'll just pick him up.
Yeah, and we put him in the middle. That's exactly where we're doing, right in the middle. Yeah. And therefore he is also stressed.
Yeah.
So lots and lots of stress there. Lots of stress. So we've got Luke Skywalker, and Luke Skywalker is going to
As if
I read somewhere on a forum that players that K-turn to each other constantly are apparently amateurs, which would probably explain a lot. So Luke is now stressed also. Next up, that means it's Horton Slam. What's happening with Horton?
He's just doing.
Oh, interesting.
Where is that token? There it is.
Wow, so just a little manoeuvre there. Wow, so he's not stressed.
His action, he is going to focus.
Can't evade, unfortunately, because I've got a funny feeling there's going to be a lot of guns on that mound. Apparently that's what I sound like when I'm sleeping. Here we go. It's Darth Vader. He's done a hard turn 2 to the left. These manoeuvres are scary. You've really got no idea in your mind where it's going to take you. Wow, so he's going there. Now he gets to perform an action himself. So he is going to target lock against what's his face? Horton.
Horton, here's a who?
Didn't he do an action?
No, because he couldn't, because he crashed.
Oh yeah, he crashed, didn't he? But then I'm going to use his free one to give him. He's already got target lock on him, so I'm going to give him focus. Focus.
Wedge.
Finally got wedge.
It's flying forwards 4 and K2.
Nice. So directly in front of him, like so. But he is stressed.
Not stressed.
He is stressed. Wow. So that is how our space, our forces are after the movement and the activation phase. So with that, we're going to go into the combat phase. So we're going to start things off here. We're going to do Darth Vader versus Horton Slam. That's right. So it's range 1. So is that I get an extra attack dice?
You get extra attack dice.
Okay, so extra attack dice for Darth Vader.
3.
Yep. So we've got 3 here. Here we go.
Oh no!
Wow. Doesn't even need to use his target.
Use your target lock and reroll then?
Sorry? No, I would not.
Come on! Oh dear.
Focus. No, you spend your focus.
Focus too.
So a crit goes through. So you take your thingy first.
Yep, take my hits.
So he takes his hit, and then his crit.
Minor hull breach. After executing red maneuver, roll 1 attack dice on a damage, suffer 1 more damage. Oh, hit damage.
So 2 off. So that takes him down to
3 left.
So he's got 3 left. Wow. So good work there from Darth Vader. So it's Wedge next, and Wedge is choosing to take a pot shot at Howlrunner. What range is he?
Closest to closest. Range 3. So
it's range 3.
Keep your 3.
So we keep 3, and we don't have 4 because, of course, Wedge's special ability. So what do we have to defend against? Ooh.
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay. So Howlrunner. Howlrunner?
He's got 1 hull left.
Oh wow! This is not good for Howlrunner. What's going to happen?
Yay!
Kills him. He's dead. He spins out. He spins out. We've not heard that for a while. And Howlrunner goes down. Wow. So our planning phase is over. We're going to go into the movement activation phase. So yeah, we'll start off with this one here. So he's doing a green manoeuvre, forward 2.
Remove his stress.
So his stress goes, which is good.
Any actions?
That one there, he hasn't taken any wounds, so to speak, has he?
No.
No, so he will focus. Next up, we've got the TIE Fighter over here. He also moves forward 2. Yeah, that's it. And this one here, he is going to evade. So next up we've got the Scimitar Squadron Pilot, and he is going to, I can't remember what he did, I might have crashed into him.
Ooh.
Oh no, 1 forward green, well that might be safe.
Just drop in.
So he moves in, that's good. Now he's already got a target lock
on
Horton, so he is going to focus. So it's Horton. This is the ship that I need to get rid of this turn. Now that Howlrunner's gone down, and he has 3. Does it get him out?
Yeah.
Can you hold that?
Please.
There we go.
And he can't evade, so he's going to focus.
So he is going to focus. Wow, does it keep him out of trouble? We shall see. So we got Luke Skywalker next, the hero.
Oh, please don't say the 2. Oh, phew.
That horrible moment. Me and Jamie were just talking before. We had to get some stuff off the camera. And we said how much this reminded us of how much we enjoyed the game. So we're really enjoying it. And you are going to?
I am going to use my special ability of marksmanship. So when attacking this round, I may change one result of NI to a critical hit, and all others to all other focus to hits.
Wow, so one focus can turn to a critical, and all the others can turn to a hit.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, Academy Pilot. So it's Darth Vader next, and he's chasing down Horton Slam. Does he fit? Let's see. Gently banks 2. So the front, you've got it in a much better position than I. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful dog fighting from Vader, who is right on his tail. So he is going to target lock Horton Slam.
He's already got target lock on him.
Is that? Oh yeah, he already has.
Been followed with him.
So he is going to
focus.
He's going to focus, and he's also
barrel roll.
Well, he's already got an action. I'm guessing you can't double up on focus or anything. There's no point anyway, is there? Or double up on target locks. So you might as well try at range 2 of giving his other ability to the Academy Pilot, who will try and make him be able to evade.
Yep.
Oh, what a bonus! What a bonus! So Darth Vader's expertise coming into play. Nice dogfighting by Vader, I have to say. So that's left with Wedge Antilles.
Oh, what did I do with him? I can't remember. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, this could be bad for Wedge Antilles. Oh, he's just going to go. He's just going to go straight into the bomber.
I didn't complete it, so I've got the ability that the R2 aftermech means any 1s and 2s are green, but I didn't complete the manoeuvre, so I believe I don't get to lose the stress.
I don't know what that means, but we will.
Like, if that was a green manoeuvre,
yep.
I don't think I lose the stress because I didn't complete the move.
I think that's the case. I think that's the case.
You wouldn't say any other.
Nope, because I'm a power gamer. So wow, here we go. This is how it's looking. So we're going to go into the combats. So Vader is going to be shooting at Horton Slam first. So need to be taking this bad boy down. Let's see what happens. I get an extra attack dice for being dead close. We've also got focus and we've got target lock. So not looking good, but we shall see. Now I'm going to use my target lock. Is it reroll 1 or reroll?
Reroll any.
Reroll any. So he's got 1 hit at the moment. So the target lock is spent doing this. So a crit goes on there. So the focus was no good. So a crit and a hit. Now you have to save. Oh.
So the hit goes on.
Oh, that's right. He's got 2, hasn't he?
And the crits. Minor explosion. Immediately roll 1 attack dice. On a hit, just the hit, suffer 1 damage. Then flip this card face down. So this could do me. Oh, he's alive.
He's alive.
It's a hit dice only.
Oh, not a crit. Okay.
Whew.
I was quite happy about that for a second. So he survives, but he's got 1
wound essentially.
1 wound remaining in Hobbit language. Because he's doing that phases, priority, wounds, movement phase, combat phase. So we're going to go on to Wedge next. So Wedge is going to be shooting at this guy here at range 1. He can't shoot scimitar for obvious reasons.
Come on, Wedge.
Wow.
Cancel them banners. So.
Okay, so he cancels 1 with his evade.
Yep.
Dice. Okay, now this guy, he's already taken.
This guy's fine. Oh no, he's taken.
It's the one over here. He's taken 1 already. So he does have to save both of these, otherwise he will spin into the darkness. So 2 evades. Come on!
So
just 1, which is no good.
No good. But we still have to work it out.
Yeah.
So it takes 1, and it was a munitions failure. Immediately roll. Choose one of your secondary arms. Rubbish.
Yeah.
You have no secondary weapons, but he's gone.
He's gone. He goes down. So Academy Pilot spins out, and wow, that's just what the Rebels needed to keep them having the advantage here.
Rebels continue to shoot.
Rebels continue to shoot.
Luke will shoot the Academy there at range 1.
So Luke is going to shoot at the Academy. It's range 1.
So Luke gets 4 dice, and any eyes on this, the first one becomes a crit, the rest become hits. So one crit. Do you want to use your evade or roll for it?
I will. Yeah, I might as well roll for it first, then. Okay, so roll.
Yeah, so he evades it.
He evades it anyway. Okie doke.
Then Horton Slam will use his turret weapon.
Oh, yeah.
His turret weapon is range 1 to 2. I'll try it on Scimitar Pilot. Yep, so 3 nice. Hits and crits as normal, nothing special. Got a focus though. 2 hits.
So he gets 2 hits on the Scimitar Squadron Pilot.
The bomber. So you got 2 evades.
So he's got 2 evades here.
And a focus.
And a focus.
Oh,
and he evades 1.
Evades 1, so he takes 1 damage. And next turn he is ioned, so he can only move forwards. Straight 1.
Oh, that's really interesting. We've never come up against that before, so that's cool. He doesn't have any shields either, so it doesn't want to be taking any crits. So with that, we're going to go into the next bit of shooting. TIE bomber. Yeah, move forward. Or
next turn you can't do it.
Okay, so next up we've got the shooting of the Scimitar Squadron Pilot, and he's going to be firing at Horton Slam at range 2. So it's 2 attack dice versus 1 defense dice. I do have a target lock, and I also do have focus, so let's see what happens here. So I will use my target lock to re-roll that.
Fantastic.
So 1. Now, if you don't get an evade here...
Yeah, I'm fully aware. Oh!
Horton Slam goes down, wow. Spins out. Very, very important.
We take damage depth though.
Yes, you do. Okay, so this is how it's looking at the moment. What do you think? Who's going to win? Is it going to be the Empire or the Rebels? We're going to go into our next planning phase. So our planning phase is over, and we're going to go into the activation phase, which means it starts off with that lowly Academy pilot. What happens to him? He's zooming. He's put his race car in the red, and he's going forward 5. He's going forward 5.
Just dropping over.
Yeah. And he stays there? Yeah. And he is going to choose to evade. He is going to evade.
Sorry.
So because the ion cannon, the bomber dude here is supposed to just move forward 1, but he actually can't complete the move. So he crashes into Wedge, and he will stay exactly where he is. So of course he will not be dropping his bomb. But what he will do is...
He can't do any directions.
Oh, because he's crashed in.
He crashed, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he can't perform any actions because he's crashed.
Yep, so myself.
So next up we go to Luke Skywalker.
Hard 3.
And Luke Skywalker.
Oh, that's a bit tighter than I thought it was going to be.
So he is going to move.
That's
wow.
fine, I think.
Wow. So Bomber could be in trouble here.
And his move, his action should be to pop up marksmanship again.
So he's doing marksmanship there. Luke Skywalker is performing marksmanship. Next up, it's Darth Vader. What is Darth Vader doing?
Oh.
Qui-Gon. Abandoning the bomber to his fate. Hopefully he will survive. So he's done a Qui-Gon, which does mean he's stressed. Does that mean that he doesn't get to do either?
Can't do any actions.
So he is going to be stressed. Darth Vader is stressed. Darth Vader doesn't get stressed. What's going on? It's Wedge Antilles.
Doing a hard 2.
Hard 2, wow.
Which I actually don't think... Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Sorry. Just cheating. Drop him there. That clears his stress because of the R2 astromech.
Yep.
And
it's a green manoeuvre.
Will...
Is a hard 2 to the right a green manoeuvre?
Yep, any 1s or 2s green.
Oh, that's cool. That's really good.
That's
a good one then.
And he will put a target lock onto the bomber.
Oh, so target lock on for the future. Wow, so this is how it is looking. This is our board. We're going to go into the combat phase now. So the only shooting from the Empire will have to come from Darth. If he's in range, he's going to try and shoot Wedge. Is he in? Oh wow.
Just in, yeah.
Oh, he's in. Oh, we didn't expect that.
Okay.
So he's going to be shooting at Wedge.
So I get 3 evade.
So you get 3 evade. So he's got his 2 attack dice. Okay, so let's see what happens here. What? Oh. Jammy.
Use my... Oh, I didn't focus, did I? So I lose my last shield.
Wow, so you lose your last shield token with that crit. Wow, so Wedge is looking a little bit more vulnerable. When we go into the only Empire, Rebel shooting, which should be Luke. Luke.
On that line there?
Yeah, I think he's in. I think you knocked him before anyway, so. Okay, so Luke.
His 4 shots, close range.
What does he get? Nice.
We'll turn that into a crit.
So he's going to use his marksmanship to turn the focus result into a crit. So that's 2 crits and a hit. So 1 crit's definitely going to be getting through. What can the bomber do with these 2 here?
So he avoids that, so 2 crits.
So 2 crits. So what we certainly do not want to...
2 direct hits, please.
So here we go. So
injured pilot. All players must ignore your pilot ability and all your upgrade cards. Or your... so I guess you can't your elite pilot cards.
Yep.
But I guess you're 1 now. All players must ignore your pilot ability, so you're the lowest, I guess.
Is the pilot ability not the description thing in between?
Okay, well, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And then and any upgrades to the pilot
and the next
skill.
One, structural damage. Reduce your agility by 1 to a minimum of 0. Action: if you roll attack dice and roll a hit, you get to flip that card down. So you're currently agility 1.
Wow.
3 hull left.
Wow, so not good news for the bomber. Nope. This is how it's looking at the moment. We are going to go into our next turn of planning. It's our table after planning, and we're going to go straight into the movement. So the lowest pilot skill, of course, is the Academy Pilot here, and the Academy Pilot, who doesn't have an evade, is going to choreograph. He's going to choreograph 3. So he will be stressed.
Yep. Can't perform any actions.
So he can't perform any actions at all. He becomes stressed. So we've got the TIE bomber here. He is going to gently bank, but before he does so, he's going to drop off his proton bomb. Proton bomb. So what we do for that is we get one of, the range 1 marker, and he drops it off before he does his move. That's the explosion, I think.
Oh well.
Oh no, it's a seismic charge.
Yeah.
Okay, so proton bomb goes there, and then he's going to move green this way. And then he's going to perform his action. And for his action, he is going to... He can barrel roll?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's going to barrel roll this way, but coming back a little bit.
Backwards on himself?
Yeah, backwards on himself a bit. So he has barrel rolled. Next up, we've got Luke Skywalker. So Luke Skywalker, he's going 4 forwards. Does that take him out of range?
No.
No, it won't do. Oh dear.
Don't think anywhere I went would have.
Okay, wow.
And for me, I'm going to focus.
So it's a focus from Luke Skywalker. A focus from Luke. It's Darth Vader. What's Darth Vader doing? Darth Vader turns over the dial and he is gently banking to the right, which means he removes his stress token.
Yep.
So he is going to target lock Wedge Antilles. And he is also going to focus.
He's going for it.
So he's going to try and take down Wedge.
Yeah.
So we might as well go straight onto Wedge's movement. Wedge.
Choreograph 4.
Choreograph 4, wow. So he goes through the asteroid?
No, it's from where you end. Well, I'm not even going through.
Is it where you end? Wow.
Oh, I'm still in your arc.
And he's stressed.
Yep.
So this is going to be really interesting. Can the Empire take down Wedge Antilles? It remains to be seen. But first of all, do we detonate the bomb?
Yes.
Okay.
So it hits me.
So it hits him, and how does it work?
I don't know. It's your weapon.
You've got the cards.
Proton bomb. Let's put it in it. Deal 1 face-up damage cards to each ship at range 1. Then discard the total.
Okay.
So 1 face-up damage to Luke.
1 face-up damage to Luke.
Minor explosion. Immediately roll 1 attack dice. If it's a hit, I suffer another damage. So
Wow.
I lose a shield, and I assume that stays there as well.
So what's that? You lose 2?
No, I take a face-up damage card.
Yeah.
And then I've lost a shield.
Okie doke, and then it says immediately roll on a...
That's what I did. Took the damage.
Ah,
and
nice.
No.
Nice. So you don't get an additional damage.
I don't think so. It just says...
That's what I'm...
Yeah, so that'll just be discarded, I guess.
Yeah. So immediately roll 1 attack die on a. That's interesting, is it? Wouldn't you take the damage? Oh no, I guess that's the crit, isn't it? Yeah, it's almost like getting a crit. Okie doke. So Luke is down a shield. Luke is down a shield, and that bomb disappears. So we're going to go with Darth Vader here. Darth Vader is going to try and take down Wedge Antilles. Okay, so he's in range.
2, I'd assume. From shortest to shortest, it's range 3.
That's range 3. So that means Wedge is going to get an extra defense die, so he's got 3. Okay, so Darth Vader with 2. Oh, a hit and a crit. He's not going to...
Reroll the hit?
He's not going to reroll.
Try for a crit? No. So me. Hey! Woo!
Wow, look at that.
Wedge.
No hashtag boss there. So Wedge survives it. And that will be all the shooting.
It's your shooting. My shooting, I'm going to attempt a shot on the bomber from Wedge.
So an attempted shot from Wedge on the bomber.
In range 3.
Oh, he's in.
Yeah.
He's in. So the bomber.
He's got -1 agility, so he's down to 1. Wedge drops into 0, and you go up to 1 and down back to 1.
So he's on 1.
You got 1. I got 3.
So he's on 1. So 3 from Wedge here.
I'll use my target lock to reroll that one. Boom!
Wow. So he's got 2 crits and a hit. So can we cancel out the hit? Let's have a look. How many? What's he got left?
He's got left.
So he's got 3 left.
Yeah.
So he needs.
So he's got 3 left. He needs to stop it.
He needs to stop this.
So
Oh.
he stops the hits.
Okay, but as long as we don't get 2 of those.
Hit.
We've not had any direct hits from
Stone
the...
pilot. After you execute a maneuver that causes you to overlap either another ship or an obstacle token, suffer 1 damage.
Yeah.
So your pilot's injured and stunned. And this one, boom!
Wow, this card counts as 2 damage against your hull. So that will take down.
That will take down
The bomber.
the bomber.
And it's now definitely not looking good
I don't know.
for the Imperials. Well, depends how quick we can get Wedge out of it. Okay, so with that, we're going to go into our next planning phase. Hopefully, penultimate turn, I reckon. So we've done our planning phase, and therefore we're going straight into the activations. So first up, we've got the Academy pilot, who is going to gently bank to the right, which means he loses his stress. He gently banks to the right. He loses his stress, and he is going to choose to focus. So he is going to focus. We've got Luke Skywalker next. What's he doing?
He's hard banking 3.
It's a hard bank to the 3 and keeps him out of it at the moment.
And he is going to focus.
So he's going to focus. Darth Vader now gunning for Wedge. What can he get? He just moves forward 2. Now he's already got his target lock on Wedge. So he is going to choose to focus, and he is also going to barrel roll to the right.
How is he going to do it?
He's going to do it so he ends up back a little bit, but obviously not into the asteroid.
So that.
Okay, so he's barrel rolled and he's focused.
And then Wedge, he's going forwards to the left, gently 1.
Oh.
Which will drop off his stress, because it's a green manoeuvre, and then I shall focus.
So you're going to focus. Yeah, I don't blame you, because you're in my sights there. You're in my sights. Yep. That does mean that, of course, you are coming in for this. Okay, so shooting. So we've got Darth Vader.
Yep.
He's in range 1, so he gets an extra attack dice.
Yep.
Okay, so Wedge everything bounced off Wedge last time, so we need to take Wedge down with this, the Empire that is. He's going to use his target lock, 2 crits, yeah. Okay, he's going to use his target lock to reroll this one, focus, and then he'll spend his focus to turn that to a hit.
So at least 1 crit's getting through.
So 1 crit's definitely getting through. So you've only got 2.
Oh, focus!
Oh, so you can turn those into an evade. Wow. So 1 crit goes through.
Yep.
And what is the crit?
Direct hit, suffers 2 damage.
That's him gone, isn't it?
Nope, he's got 1 left.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got one left. Wow, so it's going to be down to this Academy pilot. Yeah, so next up it is Wedge.
Shoot him up first.
Yeah, see if you can get rid of him. Okay, so it should be range 2 by the looks of it.
Yeah, range 2. So my 3 against your 2.
Yes, because of Wedge's ability. So 3 against the 2 here.
Just one hit.
Just one hit, okay, so trying to evade this.
Evades.
And he evades. Doesn't have to spend his focus, so that's good. Okay, so Luke won't be able to shoot.
Well, I might as well give it a try at Darth. There's no point.
Nah.
No? Nah, he's out.
Yeah. Definitely not. Okay, so we're going to go into the Academy pilot. So Academy pilot,
There's 2.
it's down to you to kill Wedge.
Come on, Hanks.
Come on.
Oh!
Okay, he'll spend his focus to turn that to a hit. So that's 2 hits.
It's alright. 2 evades coming up! No.
Oh, and Wedge spins off and advantage goes back to the Empire. This is a cracking little game. It's looking tough, but nothing has been taken off of Luke.
No, he's full. Oh no, so he's lost 1 shield.
1 shield, nothing off of Darth Vader, and this Academy pilot's got nothing on him either. So we're going to go into the next planning phase. So it's back to it. So Wedge has gone down, so it's down to Luke Skywalker to win this for the Rebellion. But the Academy pilot must move first, so we're on to the activation phase. Academy pilot, he's going to do a big, gentle bank 3 to the right. Big, oh, that's that a turn?
Oops,
that's a turn.
It's going to small up at 3 banking up.
Turn. That one there?
There it is.
There we go. So he is going to bank as so.
What's up there?
And he is going to, focus. He's going to focus.
Cool.
Next up it's Luke.
Another 3. Cancel.
So a bit of banking there.
And he is going to focus as well.
So Luke focuses. And now it's Vader. What can Vader do? Vader turns over the dial and he is gently banking 1 to the right. Wow. And doing so, he is going to...
Oh, just missed.
It just clips back. So, in doing so, he is going to target lock.
Target lock focus.
And then he will focus as well. So with that, we're going to go into the combats.
Yep, I've got none, so...
So let's start off with Darth.
Yep.
So it's range 1.
So you get 3.
So he's got the 3 dice against the 2. He's got the target lock as well. Can he do some damage to Luke? Let's see what happens. So he's going to use his target lock to re-roll those.
Oh.
And that's good. He gets 3 hits.
Luke.
He's got his 2 defense dice.
I can use my defending ability to change that into an evade for Luke's special rule.
Fantastic. So those focuses, as those 2 hits are taken away, and 1 shield is taken off Skywalker, which takes him down to
3 hull.
So he's got his 3 hull points left. Now, unfortunately, Skywalker's facing the wrong way for shooting.
Yep.
So that means that we're going to go into the Academy pilot. Now, the Academy pilot is going to take a pot shot at Luke, and it should be range 2. So he gets his 2.
Yeah, range 2.
So he's going to have his 2 dice.
Yeah.
Against Luke's 2. Let's see what happens. Oh, and he's going to turn that focus into a hit.
Okay.
So there's a crit and a hit.
Evade that one, and yeah, can't stop the other one.
So a crit gets through.
Crit gets through.
What is it?
It is a damaged engine treats all hard banking as all hard turns as red maneuvers.
Wow. So so Luke is now down to 3.
2 hull left.
He's got 2 hull left, and with that we're going to go into the next planning phase. So we finished planning, and that can only mean one thing, it's the activation phase. Academy pilot, oh, he's done a hard 1. He's done a hard 1. So I think he's going to crash into Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I can't remember this.
Planned, though?
I think, I thought it might be worth it. So we got his that. Oh! Oh! I actually did that, expecting him to crash.
But he needs to be facing the right way.
Facing the right way, and Darth Vader to give him the action that he would miss out on from being stressed. Well done, Academy pilot. Well, that is great news.
Focus?
He'll focus.
Yeah. I'm choreographed 4.
Wow. Choreograph. So Luke choreograms.
He's stressed.
Luke has choreographed. So with that, now it's down to Darth Vader.
I advanced, I assume. Yeah.
Yep. And he has decided to. He's doing a hard right 3. Hard right 3.
Then what would you like to do?
He is then going to. Now he has an engine upgrade which allows him to boost.
Yep. Boost is one of the
1 ones, isn't it?
Yep.
So he'll boost 1 round to the right.
Yep.
Yep.
And with his final action,
he will then barrel roll into range.
How will he do it?
He'll do it so that he is nice and close.
Nice and close.
So that's the one. Wow. So here we go. So we might as well go straight for this. Darth goes first. So he's in range 1, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So we get the extra attack dice, but we've not got any. Well, so after all of that expert spaceship flying, piloting that was going on there, we're going to go into shooting, and of course it is Darth Vader first. Can he take off those 2 hull points? That's what they are. They are hull points. Hull points. Can he take off those 2 hull points? So he's in range 1. He's got 3 dice. What can he do? No focus, no target locks. 2 hits.
2 hits.
2 hits. So, Luke, what can
Come on,
Luke?
Luke. He survives.
So he survives. So he takes a damage. That means he's down to 1.
He's got 1 left.
He's got 1 left.
Now he's shooting the Academy pilot.
That makes sense. Yeah, get rid of that dice being thrown at you.
I think I'm within range 2.
Yeah, 2. Definitely 2. So
this guy's full health, isn't he?
he's full health. He's got a focus on him.
Let's do this. Good.
But that's
2
pretty
crits.
good.
2 crits. That's it. That.
2 crits and a focus. Is he special when we can turn a focus into a hit, or is that a defense?
No, that's defense.
That's defense. Okay. So 2 crits here. So ideally.
2 hits. Oh.
Oh.
Crit.
So 1 crit goes.
Please be something like attack. You can't attack this turn or something, maybe. Direct hit counts for 2.
Oh.
So he's got 1 left.
So he's got 1 left, but it does mean that he gets a chance. He gets to shoot back. But it's only 2. It's only 2 dice, so this is not a certainty. Come on, Academy pilot. Focus, get turns to hits.
God.
Wow.
So 2 hits.
So you've got to save them both, otherwise Luke.
Come on, Luke.
Oh.
That goes to an evade. Knock 1 out.
But Luke Skywalker goes down, and therefore it is a victory. That was loads of fun. We're going to go into a post X-Wing space dogfight breakdown. So welcome X-Wingers to a post-battle back-rep breakdown. That's what we call these things on our channel, isn't it?
That is. And what a game.
Great to play again.
I want to play it again.
We had such a good time. I have to admit, you know, that after not playing it for a while, there was nothing that was making me really feel like playing it again.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is. I don't know whether it's because of the lack of investment, because you're not painting the miniatures.
Yep.
So it's a bit more board gamey in that sense.
It is. But I think for me, I'm a member of the Facebook group. Are you a member of the group?
No.
So I see quite a lot of threads discussing different lists and different builds and the latest waves that release. So I constantly have that sort of. I'm involved a bit.
I guess like what these guys have with their Hobbit hobby, if they've not got players in the area, watching us.
Yeah.
So I've not really had that, but I have to say, apart from getting everything out of the box and it will be all over the place and taking ages to set up.
I'm sure once we get a system sorted though, that'll be much easier.
It'll be much easier. We've got to get that done. We had great fun there.
It was so.
There was no, you know, if anybody plays X-Wing, there was no list optimising or anything. It literally
I'm
was.
sure they can tell from the lists.
What have we got?
What have we got? What's fun?
What's left over, and what can we spend on them that might be fun and interesting? Because there's a couple of things that were wasted in there.
Like your, what was it? Advanced proton torpedoes.
Yeah, I didn't use
Range
that one.
1.
Range 1.
Well, that's that proven to be useless.
Yeah, that didn't help me very much, I have to say. But lots of fun, and it kind of, I mean, you were getting the upper hand, but I think that's the problem when you've got 3 ships, is that it's massively expensive. When you lose
one, your potential drops quite quickly. I also think Horton was a little unlucky in the earlier stage not to get an eye on something quicker.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that, because we saw that once. And we did get to see in this X-Wing Battle Report a few things that we've not seen before.
Yeah.
Well, that I've not seen
we've not seen before, or
together, yeah.
We've not shown on the channel, which was the Ion token.
The Ion token, which was interesting. That stopped me from dropping a bomb when I wanted to drop it.
Yeah. We saw obviously the bomb being dropped.
Yeah, and the TIE bomber, which hasn't been used before. You've used Darth Vader before.
Yeah, I've used Darth before.
But yeah, it was really interesting to get that mix in there. So we hope you guys like that. If you've got pals who watch X-Wing, or you watch X-Wing yourself, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because we are looking to do a bit more regular alternative games.
It would be like what we're spitballing is Alternative Friday.
Alternative?
Oh no, can't be Friday, can it?
No, because that's
Plantier.
That's the
Plantier. What could it be? Could be Alternative Tuesday. That's got a bit of a ring to it.
Charge the battery pack.
Alternate Tuesday.
So guys, if you want to see more of these battle reports, make sure you comment below, share it, make sure you tell everybody.
Yep.
So as always, make sure you support this channel and support your hobby.
Yep, just comment, like, share and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter.
I had to change it slightly.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, we can't say support your hobby.
Support your X-Wing hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming.
And happy X-Winging.
Happy X-Winging. Strategy battle gaming, still strategy battle gaming.
Happy swing!